welcome to this reading. Welcome to my channel. So let us find out what you need to hear today is going to be. So choose from one of the stickers or images on the screen right now, and I shall see you in your reading. Guys, this is going to be a collective message. So yeah, because I was too lazy to film all of the piles that I would have normally filmed because I felt too lazy today. Okay, so enjoy the message and I shall see you when I'll see you. Bye bye. Hello group one, welcome to this reading, welcome to this video. So let us jump right in and let me roll some dice first. Okay, let me roll some dice for any angel numbers. Okay, or any dates or anything that you want to interpret the numbers as. Okay, so we have an 18, 1, 8, 3. We have a 4. We have a 12. We have 8 or 80. We have 6 and we have 7. So those are your numbers. If you relate to any of them, if any of those relate to you, then that's good for you. And let us jump into the reading. So what does Spirit please show us? What does pile number 1 need to hear right now today? What does pile number 1 need to hear right now today? We have the 2 of Wands. So if you haven't done much planning, like for something in your life, it could be a big thing, it could be a small thing. Now is the time to make plans, okay, pile 1? Now is the time for making plans and making decisions towards your future, okay? Now is the time for movement forward and foresight into the future. Then we have the Death card and the Page of Cups. And the Nine of Cups underneath the Death card. So perhaps your happiness got dimmed at one point or another, okay? So I do see that being the case for some of you, okay? For those watching for the group 1. But with the Page of Cups being here, this talks about admiration. It can talk about admiration. It can also talk about new beginnings of some kind, especially emotional new beginnings, okay? So maybe there's a new relationship coming your way, group 1, okay? Maybe there's a new relationship coming your way. But this card also talks about being creative and having creative pursuits that you are working on and putting your time into, okay? Putting in time towards your creativity, okay? So you very well could be having a new beginning after some kind of like ending to some kind of happiness. Did you see that piece of dust? The angels for all of us are with us and they are protecting us. You are being protected and you are protected, pile 1, okay? So whatever ended was meant to end, and whatever ended, there's a new beginning coming for you, okay, basically. So you do not need to be sad. You can be happy, and you should be happy because new stuff is coming. The old that ended, your happiness that ended, the things that made you happy that ended, had to happen so that you can have this new beginning that's coming your way, creatively, emotionally, or partnership wise, okay? Like something is coming. Something is coming. But now let's move on to the rest of your cards. So what else can we see for group 1? What else can we see for group 1? We have the telephone with connection and communication. And with chocolate and we also have chocolate, satisfaction and perfection and love. So yeah, you guys definitely, some of you have partnership that's coming in and it's going to be made of true love. Maybe you were in a partnership already, something that made you happy and brought you a lot of satisfaction and fulfillment. But what's coming is more greater satisfaction and more greater love than you've ever experienced in your life, okay? You're moving on to the next level of partnerships and connections, okay? You guys are calling in connection and a community. You guys are calling in communication as well from someone, okay? There's gonna be communication from someone. But I don't know how I feel about, like, you guys taking in that, okay, whoever's coming in, okay, I don't really need to give any advice, I feel like, because if I'm unsure about whether to give you advice, I feel like that's just saying that I don't need to give you advice. But basically, whoever's coming in is grounded and rooted in groundedness, okay? So basically, whoever's coming in to communicate with you, they're going to be a very grounded person, so you do not need to worry about anything negative from them, okay? Is there any more for group 1? Let's move on to the next deck, because I don't think that deck has any messages. What else can we see for group 1, please? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? We have signs, 11. Meanings, repeated numbers, synchronicities. Pay attention to the signs, guys, okay? Pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the signs. And I feel like you guys are ascending, definitely. We have this ascending card, but that's quite obvious already. But I don't know. I'm just putting that out there just in case you are, I forgot what I wanted to say, but I see obsession with holding on, okay? Someone is holding on to you guys, okay? Someone is holding on to you guys. What else can we see? Then we have blind, searching for answers, blinded to truth, watching you online, wanting to know. So, yeah. Maybe you are in this energy, or someone else is in this energy. Like, someone is watching you online, but it could very well be that this card is about you guys, and that you guys are, like, waiting or searching for an answer, okay? So, yeah, there's that, okay? What else can we see for group number 1? What else can we see for group number 1? Okay, we have the 4 of Cups. I mean the 5 of Cups, okay? So I see you in this energy of, like, perhaps focusing on the negative quite a bit. Like, I know how hard it is to focus on the positive. I actually just recently cried about my life and about my future, and how my life is not very positive at the moment in my eyes. And I was scared of the future and what outcomes I'm gonna have in the future if my life will continue to be the same way that it is now, okay? So I was also, and I am also, quite focused on the negative very often. But the thing with that is you have to pull yourself out of that, and you have to pull yourself into positivity, because truly, truly, that's what life is about, okay? That is what life is about, okay, Pawan? Like, you might be focusing on the fact that things did not turn out the way that you anticipated, okay? There needs to be a forgiveness over yourself and of others, okay? For this to heal, there needs to be a forgiveness over yourself or someone else, okay? And there needs to be this mindset that everything happens for a reason, okay? That everything happens for a reason. And there's a message here to look for the hidden blessings, okay? There's a message here to look for the hidden blessings, okay? Let's just see further from this deck. Is there any more messages for group 1? Okay. Okay, we have the end of challenging times here, okay? We have the end of challenging times. and the end of depression or an illness, okay? So if you've been suffering from depression or an illness, that is going to be ending and is ending here and out, okay? And then we have the card of Three of Pentacles. So it says do what you love. So guys, do what you love, okay? Recognition for the highest quality of work, especially creative endeavors. Basically, you guys are really tuning into your creativity and your creative endeavors, okay? Like, you are pursuing creative endeavors here and now, I feel like, okay? And you might very well be getting paid for your endeavors, okay? For your craft, pile number 1, okay? What else can we see for group 1? What else do they need to know? If you want to learn something, do it. The education card is the green light for you guys to go and get education on that thing that you are thinking of or wanting to do, okay? And you can make it work. Follow your calling and then pursue it until you make it happen, okay? Pursue it until you make it happen. What else can we see for group number 1? What do they need to know right now? 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 I feel like you guys are getting more energy now, soon, okay? You guys are gaining more energy. And then we have mystery, resilience, and integrity. So you guys are being protected from adversity, from any problems, okay, that may arise. You are being protected as you face any adversity, okay? And you guys might have some hidden talents, okay, about yourself, okay? And we also have integrity as well at the bottom of the deck. Be sure your motives are pure before proceeding, okay? That's interesting. So that might be a thing here, okay? Make sure that your motives are good, okay, before proceeding. Okay? I don't know what that could be about, but I feel like you would know if that resonates with you, okay? If it does not resonate, just leave it. Just leave it, guys, okay? Then we have ethereal grace. Move through life with gentle strength. Flow with ease, okay? So we all can be this machine, okay? Or we can be this feather, okay? We can either be a robot or we can be a feather. We can move with gentle strength or push through things with force and brutal strength, okay? Those two things are both great, but wouldn't it be better to move with gentle strength rather than enforcing everything, okay? So that's something to keep in mind, okay? What else does pile number 1 need to hear right now? Courage charts new waters. Yes. With your courage, with your personal courage, you are going to be charting new waters, okay? You are going to be charting new waters, and you are going to be opening up new chapters of your life. We also have hummingbird. Seek sweetness and presence in this moment. Okay? So you guys are attaining sweetness in your life. You guys are attaining sweetness in your life, and I want to congratulate you guys, okay? What else can we see for group number 1? What else can we see for group number 1? What else does group number 1 need to hear? We have essence. Nurture your essence, bloom in the light. So I want you to know that Spirit wants you to know that your essence is beautiful. You were created and made out of so much beauty that you should be proud of yourself, that you should have so much confidence and raise your self-worth, because you guys are made out of stardust, okay? No, you guys are made out of so much goodness, okay? So many good things, okay? So many good things, okay? Group 1. What else can we see for group number 1? We have back and forth. Indecision makes it hard for you to get real traction. Make a firm decision. So maybe this reading isn't helping you guys, and maybe you guys are going back and forth in your mind about something, okay? Maybe that's what's happening right now. And that's okay. But you are ascending. You are ascending, guys, okay? You are ascending, and it's up to you if you want to take on this call that's happening, or if you want to stay in the same plot, in the same chapter of your life that you are in now, okay? And that's okay. I would not personally go somewhere if I wasn't ready, so you guys don't have to either, okay? But this was all I have for you, group 1. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I shall see you when I'll see you. Bye-bye. Guys, I hope you liked that message. If you did, like and subscribe, and I would be very grateful if you did. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you when I'll see you. Bye-bye.